And hello, everybody. Welcome back to my live stream to another podcast of Swag Dogs Late Night Talks and Podcast, which is also a live stream. And as you guys may know, I am live right now, and right now taking this time and taking advantage of this because it is peaceful in the house, and I know it's a Monday night. Everybody's got school. You may watch this stream when you have a break in school, or if your teacher's not doing nothing, or if they feel like watching my channel. And make yourself known by saying hi, whoever's watching this. Also, don't be afraid, guys. Ask any questions, anything, or feel free to say something, guys. I'm just here for late night talks. I'm here to tell you a story. I'm here to talk with y'all. I'm here to interact with my viewers. I'm here to tell you a nice, awesome story that I maybe got something in store for y'all. But yeah, guys, I just want to let y'all know that hey, that welcome to the podcast. And as you may know, I'm currently taking classes for uh, well, this is pretty. How do you put this? I'm taking classes for this, how to grow my channel. But so far, it's going great, and it's like now I start coming live here every week or when I chance to have when it's quiet in this house. And it's not like I don't want to go live when it's quiet. It's because like as they say, you gotta have peace and quiet. And I do plan on improving more later in the future. But for now, what I got will do. And hopefully, you enjoy my video what I uploaded today. I know it wasn't much, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video of what I've uploaded about my microphone that I received and it actually works. Now the good thing about it is I don't have to switch it to camera to iPhone. It's got two cord types, one for the DSLR or any camcorders or something, and one for my phone. Now, as you may have noticed, when I did the setup, I didn't think it was gonna do much. I thought it was gonna be like maybe not working. I tested the mic out and everything. I tested the audio and I reviewed the footage. Wow, that audio amazed me. Like I was amazed. Even though it was raining, you can hear the rain going on, but it amazed me so much. Like it took me by surprise. Like I was like, wow, audio was much louder than before. And normally I'm not the type to use the back camera, like this side of the camera. I'm not the type to use this. And the reason is because like it's a little difficult for me to like actually do this without having like a little remote to press on. And I had one before, don't get me wrong. But the battery died itself. So I plan on getting a new shutter, and it's a much more improved shutter than my previous one, which will allow me to like just click as soon as I connect it. And especially like it makes my life more easier. Now, whoever is watching, please make yourself known, say hi, or any form of comment that you may want to say, so who I know is watching. And by the way, guys, remember we're all positive here. Stay blessed. Remember to keep God in your spirits and lives. You prioritize them first with your family and friends. I promise you, y'all be blessed throughout your whole life, guys. Having God part of your life is one of the best things ever. It's like a blessing. And it's like I keep God in my life because shoot, honestly, helps me stay positive, happy, and I am sorry to go through this again. I know I did this last night, but I want to go through this again. Now, okay, so I don't have my book on me, but I normally bring my book out and have topics to talk about. And one thing I'm gonna say is that I used to be able to live stream on my phone. I don't know what happened to it, and I did not realize you can actually customize your thumbnails until you actually click the photo and say upload custom thumbnail. I always went with the one that I took already, and I was like, what in the world is going on here? Now, I remember at some point before all that update hit and everything, me and my buddy were at school one day, and we decided like, hey, we should go live on YouTube, and introduce each other and make everybody know that we're all friends from the same school. That went well, but our Q&As, it's like did not go well. And actually, I plan to bring on a couple guests on here, but I'm gonna do it virtually since I can't do it in person because mental few problems. And that's not that. It's not what you think it is. Let's just say that they're not able to get here or they can't come for the spare time. They have a little like how do you put it, like work to work on. Let's just say that, yeah. And the reason I'm not saying what the problem is or what's going on because That's their business, not mine. So out of respect, yeah. But yeah, guys, hopefully when they do come in person, we can have this big old podcast interview with them. I will be bringing as many microphones as possible, especially headphones. I will be bringing a lot of splitters, or wire splitters, a lot. And hopefully, because I did manage to find a couple, one will be for the headphones and one will be for the microphone. And that way, when I have as many microphones as possible, you'll be seeing my podcast or seeing me live on YouTube as possible. And honestly, guys, I appreciate y'all, those who are liking all my videos. Also, that hit notification buzz, make sure y'all never miss a video. And I am glad to be back on YouTube, guys. Honestly, 2020 was not my year. 2020, it was not my year to be uploading. And hold on, guys, my ears are itchy. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, 2020 was not my year to be uploading or making videos. As you may have known what happened, we went to a few minor like things, which was in the beginning was it was okay, but then we heard a few rumors, and then we heard a few things, and then things were going on, and then the virus came. Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna talk about my senior year. Let's talk about that. Okay, so it was the beginning of my senior year, yeah, and it's like everything's going great, and I'm back into practice with RGC, as you know, I'm in RGC, and next thing you know, like something dramatic changed my life. Like I said before, I was in a relationship, and I'm gonna be honest, that relationship was not the way I expected it to be. But honestly, guys, it's it was a drag, and honestly, I wish I could say what happened, but I don't know. I don't have a full story of what happened. And honestly, guys, I can tell you this: it was not good at all. And honestly, during my senior year, also, so here's what happened. Also, here's a rundown what happened. We had everything to do. We had our semesters, we had our finals, we had everything going on. And especially I was in photography class, that's why I learned Photoshop and do all this and that, little magic tricks and set it in there. As you know, shit with the guys and everything, and I was shit with my boys. We just had to have a little fun and everything. We just had to do some fun stuff as teenagers. Because it was our last year, and it was like our last year of high school. Next thing you know, around March, it was spring break of 2020. Nobody saw it coming that the virus would force everybody to stay home and do school virtually. Now I'm gonna say this: those high schools that didn't get to have their graduations or didn't get to have their proms, deeply sorry that happened to all of us, most of us seniors of 2020. We didn't get to have our prom, but we get to have our graduation. But I'm gonna say this: if we did not get to have your graduation or prom, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm still proud of you. I'm proud of you from the bottom of my heart because all of us, all of us 2020 seniors from last year, we worked our butt off to get to where we needed to be. We dedicated our lives to the school. We worked hard to get here. And admit this part to what? Then the pandemic pushes all the way. Guys, us 20 seniors, we're strong. Every high school class of whatever number you are, we're strong. We can make it through this. I guarantee you. You just put in the effort, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna be okay. And guys, I know it may have been a tough time. Don't mind me sneezing. But yeah, honestly, we made it through. Yeah, we may not have what we wanted or had planned, but at least we got to make it through. Now, if you excuse me for a sec, I gotta do Testing, testing. Is this on? Yes, it is. I am back, guys. No, you guys have me back because I noticed that the laptop was unplugged. Now, I'm gonna be honest. So back to my story. As I was saying, I am proud of all of us, even the ones that previously graduated before us. I'm proud of them too. Now, it's been a tough year for everyone. Now, year of 2020, back in 2021. 2021 so far is going great. It's only been 11 days since 2021 started, and well, I am not going to mention any of that would happen. What's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, I'm not going to mention what happened doing those government things. I am not a politician, but yeah, that happened. But it's just act like that never happened, and it's just act like it's a brand new day, positive vibes and everything. Now remember, guys, always stay positive and everything. It's all about the positive vibes. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I am live streaming for. I was gonna live stream earlier, like around 10 o'clock ish, but then I got a little caught up in something, and then I was on the phone, I was on Facetime, and I was just like conversating, just having more conversation. Then I was like, you know what? I'll probably live stream a little later in the nighttime, and it's probably like already about to be 3 a.m. Guys, 3 a.m. videos coming up soon. I guarantee that because I'm always constantly up and I have nothing really to do. Now, one thing I did think of was maybe perhaps like call like a family member or something, or maybe perhaps go like exploring and bounding building in downtown. Now, one thing is, it is a little late at night to be doing this type of stuff, but hey, trust me, guys, we'll get through it. Trust me. And then, it's like, this way I was senior year, yeah, I was already past May. We were supposed to graduate already. And I found out that graduation's been moved. And I started thinking like, is it be July? Or what is it be? I found out it was August 2nd, my graduation that was happening. And I figured out I'd be graduating at 18 instead of 17. But it wasn't bad. And graduation, of course, it was the best day of our lives. As you may know, yeah, like I said, not everybody got to have an awesome graduation. But I still say congratulations to those who graduated and made it through. Because, like I said, everybody's worked their butt off to get what they need to be. Me, I may not have worked my butt off to get here, but I've known for a fact I had to prioritize school first and then come back onto here, struggling again. Now, a little backstory of October. October, I worked at a haunted house. And of course, that was my favorite job to work at because it's fun. Not because they pay, but it's fun. It's literally like you spend like half of your night scaring the hell out of people, and it's fun because you get to see so much people scared, and you get the reactions. Like you have so much fun doing it. Like you don't even know. Like you forget why you're just you forget about everything that's ever happening right now. You just so focused on like scaring that person that comes. Especially whenever there was challenges to scare our managers, that was quite a tough challenge for me because every time I see a manager or somebody that I know that works there, I always instantly on the spot break character. And so far I've been trying to work on that to like scare them, because I know they're walking in too for like a good scare. Now, for a fact that also, um, November came by. I thought it was a good idea to hold on, guys. Okay, I am back. I'm sorry I had to be on mute for a while. To be honest, guys, my mom's doing something, and she has to take care of herself, you know. And out of respect, I decided to meet myself, so nobody had to hear what's going on. And also, I just found out what happened. And Josue, you're not late, and you did kind of miss the whole story. But hey, we're all positive here, you know. And it's like, guys, I'm actually kind of. God, that scared me for a sec. I'm kind of curious. Who is the third viewer? Third viewer, if you can make your presence known or actually comment down in the comment section or comment in chat who you are, I would really appreciate it. And guys, I don't know if you see my latest video that just came out. Uh, keep in mind, guys, I do tend to watch my videos sometimes. It's not because I do it for the views. No, not to get some more views. I'm not cheating. No, I do it because I tend to review footage just in case if I had a mishap or anything that I've missed in the video. Because sometimes I tend to make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes and I have to like what delete the video, re-upload it again because I have to edit some mistakes out that I missed out on or something I didn't catch. Like there are sometimes where I catch a lot of mistakes. Like right now, live right here, and my latest video right here. In case you want my channel, which you're seeing right now, it's right here. Which I keep check of my channel. I keep checking it every day. I check who has subscribed, if there's any new changes. I go to my YouTube studio, and as of right now, I am looking through my live and I'm looking through my uploads and I am looking through my dashboard at the moment. So far, like check it. I am checking out my stuff, you know? I'm checking out everything that happens right now. Like, yeah, it's not like much, but hey, as you know, stuff happens. But I noticed that what's it called? Here's what I noticed myself more. I keep myself promoted because like I promote my videos often. Now I often don't really ask anybody to promote my videos because I'm not trying to come out desperate or anything, but I do it myself since my channel and I tend to promote. Now, many people may have noticed I have changed the song of the intro. It is not copyrights also, but I have an in-law who makes music. I asked them permission myself in person and I can borrow their music in my videos. And not the music I usually put. It's the one for the intro. It's the one you hear. I asked the permission myself if I can get borrow the music, you know? And they were okay with it. They said, go ahead. You know, like, you got a channel and you pretty much did something for yourselves. I put the music in my videos, they promote me. So we kind of made a deal right then and there, you know? But you will be hearing the music more often the minute I start like actually figuring out how to actually get music into my phone without like having to like do ooh it, every time I used to do this, it was so stressful. I had downloaded from YouTube and then export it to here. It sucked. It sucked a lot because I had to do a lot of like stressful alterations on that, and it was not easy. It was hard. Now you guys may know I've changed the way I've actually done this, and I don't know if you see my mic in the video now, but yeah, though when you see it there, you'll be hearing the audio of me talking a lot, and especially you'll be able to hear me like louder now, because I've noticed that what in many cases where I'm vlogging, many people are like, we can't understand what you're saying or we can't hear you, and I'm like, oh shoot, you know. So sometimes my video is pretty good, but it's just the audio. The audio so like throws everybody off. Now if you're wondering why I got a microphone here, but I'm not using it because of course got a mic plugged here. And I will be getting a better headphone soon. I will be getting my own laptop because I'm currently using my sister's, but don't mind that. And by the way, guys, if you love this video, please like, share, subscribe, guys. I appreciate y'all. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all for everything, man. Like, I wouldn't even be here today. Like, what? I was into YouTube for quite a while. Like I seen people uploading so many random things, and I'm just like, wow, like I'm so amazed, like how a person they upload one video, I mean one, and it becomes the most iconic thing ever. Like Bella Porsche, she uploaded one video, one she had a lot of she had TikTok, and she was uploading videos, but the most video that became most iconic from her was the M to the B video, and I was like, wow, it's an amazement that how one person can just upload some random TikTok out of nowhere just as a usual day. That video becomes so iconic and it becomes like so famous that that person themselves become famous. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing, you know? And that just amazes me. Like I love that. How, but the one thing I'm gonna say though is that's surprising. Like I've seen many stuff like that happen, but I've never seen it go up to like to a point where like it's still something that happens to this day. Like literally, I could be uploading something random and it become iconic, and I may not know it, but it become iconic. Like my most viewed video that I've noticed is my La Llorona prank on my family. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a good prankster, but I do know somewhat of pranking people. Now that video's got over what 3,000 views and 67 likes. I've noticed that a lot. I'm like, wow. Only one video that I uploaded from a year ago today, or not today, pretty much, but like a year ago, you know, back in October, and I was still in high school. Now, don't get me wrong, I would have filmed in school, and I actually had it all planned out. I was gonna film in school, film my classes, film what I was doing, but then it hit me. People like, cause I'm very kind of like insecure about recording in public still. Like I'm not used to like going around holding a camera, like just being ridiculously like this. I've done it before, and I had like a 1 hour special vlog. Dante, Dante, what's up? You know, hey, I've been using your music for my intro, and we gotta do a podcast sometime if you're down. Like, whatever you want to do, we can do it here at the house, or we can do it at Brenda's house. But I am down to do a podcast if you're down. But yeah, guys, and as you know, we have special guests in here in the comments. Dante himself, as you know, may know as Don Marquise, from his music videos of Pardon Me, 24/8, especially when he popped up in Fuego. Bad. As you guys be sure to check out his music. I listen to his music a lot. It's pretty good. Now I'm gonna say this. Follow his TikTok also. His name is in the comments right there. You'll be sure to check it out, guys. His music is pretty good. And be sure to check out the group too, Top Level. And as you may know, guys, that is the actual group I'm working with on promotions with is Top Level. Check out their Insta, Top Level Music. Check out their TikTok also. Especially check Dante out himself. Because Dante is actually a good person. He's very fun. Also fun. There you go. Awesome to chill with. And check it, guys. Remember, stay positive. Stay blessed. Remember, always keep God in your lives. And I'm not gonna lie. Now, at the time when I was back to topic, what I thought about, yeah, we're lit. Woo! You know how it stays, Dante. We're always lit, especially in this chat. Now, yeah, guys, and also like so many things have happened, you know. And I'm like in school, I was always constantly going to practice, and let's say before about filming in school. Filming in school, I was always down to film, but like I said, I've always had the insecurity that I was gonna like somebody was gonna be like, "What are you recording for?" People are gonna start laughing, and then somebody's gonna break my phone or something like that, you know. I just wasn't ready to record, and I've done it once before. Like I actually took my sister's camera, took my tripod, and everything. One of my friends was like, "Oh my god, this is so cringe." Like you actually like bought a camera and everything. And I guess you can say that I was like playing around. I was actually serious about filming. And let me speak. I have a photo, a particular photo from 14 years old. I was 14 in class. And got caught the top level shit at that time. Always caught the top level. But yeah, I had my backpack, my tripod, well, my sister's tripod actually, but I brought my own. And I had her camera. Man, they took a photo of me. I was like, why in the world would you take a photo of me standing just right there? And I'm like, wow, like you get a photo of me doing that, like just standing there with everything. And as you may know, my friend, he's like, be like, oh, I'll make you iconic, I'll make you famous and everything. And I'm like, how? He's like, you'll see. And then I was like, oh, you better not. And it's next thing like I did not want to film from then and there because I don't know what was gonna go on next. Now, there was one point I filmed in school during my junior year, and that was about it. Like the only film you ever seen in school. Nothing else. And I was really debating hard on this because like you see the next video at school where it's my first day of senior year. I'm walking in the halls with my friends. And I said, tell me I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this. They're like, you're doing it, dude. And I said, I ain't doing this. They're like, you're doing it. You're recording. And you see me in the next video in class. And I'm like, wow, I actually took part of the video. Now, the reason I forgot or I never recorded it and never released it, that was because I was too nervous. It was my first day back as a senior. And I was with a new teacher. And especially with new kids in class that I've half I've known in my homeroom and half that I never met. So I was nerve wracked, Especially my classes. Like my classes, they were like, Jesus, wow, like you and the more you advance, you meet newer people and you meet people that you already seen. But the fact that you're in a newer class is just you just advanced up a grade. And it's like you're so nervous that you just chill with the people you already knew. But then the teacher decides to make you chat with new people that you never met. And it's like once the first couple months or first couple weeks, you're gonna be like so nervous, and then you don't know the person. Over time, you get to know them. You get to know who they are. You get to know what they like, what their hobbies are, what their interests. And then just out of nowhere, you just like get that like you just calm down a bit, and then you start really like being comfortable in class. That's what happened to me. And of course, when you have schedule changes, that sucks because you just barely got your schedule, and then all of a sudden that hey schedule change. That happened to me junior year. I remember one of my teachers. I don't know what happened to him. He just never showed up. We got a new teacher who became an AP during the next year, by senior year. And here's what happened. One day, me and my homeboy was stop. We were heading to class, and there was nobody there, not even the teacher. And the bell had already rung for like to go to class. We were like, "Crap, we're stuck here." So nobody told us that our classes had changed until the next day. Thank God nobody got after us that day. And we just sat there chilling in class. And I was gonna go grab a teacher, but then the teacher would obviously find it suspicious and a little odd that it's just me and one guy in the class just chilling by ourselves. Now, of course, they're probably gonna like start questioning us, like, "What are you here for? Why you're chilling? Who is your teacher?" And then, things are gonna go bad from then and there. So I could have done it already, but I chose to just wait until it was the last minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hella boring. I mean, apart from being on my phone, but it was just boring. And I waited till the last 5 minutes. In the last 5 minutes, I just went out of class because, of course, there was nobody there. I went to another teacher, explained the situation, and they checked my schedule. And I checked that my friend's schedule. Barely found out. Well, we barely found out our classes were barely changed, or like at least it was still the same at first, but the next day it was changed. So now it was like, wow, wow, they really did that. They really did that. And that's the one thing that really annoys me most, that they always do this at the last minute. Like we're like bending into class, nobody's there, nobody tells us that, hey, this is your new class, or you go to this class and they call attendance, and then it's like next thing you know you get called absent. Like one day I had to cover an RTC event to recruit kids, and I made the worst mistake of walking to school. Because when I walked to school and I was at the event all day, they should have been. I should have been excused. My parents get a call from school saying that I was gone all day and I was absent. That I never showed up to any class. Well, at least I showed up to two classes. I'm like, wait a minute, you're kidding, right? They're like, my mom's like, no, they call school called. I'm like, and then they got more suspicious because I had walked. I was like, oh no, why did I even do that? I should have never walked. So lesson learned. Never walk on a day of an event that you have to cover, knowing that you're gonna be excused from class, and they call your parents saying that you weren't there. And I was like, Jesus, wow, that just happened. Now, anybody who was live earlier, like actually watching it, and who is ever currently on here right now, say something in the comments so I know who's in the live still. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, it was embarrassing. It was quite embarrassing that that happened. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have a friend also who's a YouTuber himself. Now I'm not gonna lie, one of my friends, what he says do in class, and Josue, what's up, dude? Okay, at least you know. At least I know you're in the chat. Thank God. Also, I was getting scared for a sec, guys. But yeah, one of my friends named Jashawn. Jashawn, if you're watching this, I'm about to tell everybody what you did during quarantine, especially during class. I don't know why you did that, but it was funny. Made me crack up a lot. So, our buddy Jashawn, he decides it was a good idea to wear a clown mask, or was it a clown mask at least? I think it was a clown mask, and he wears it throughout Zoom, throughout his class the whole entire time. Like he's just wearing it throughout Zoom class, like throughout his all classes. My cousin appears to have him for a class. She posts him on Instagram saying, "I'm dead," with laughing face and skull emojis. And I'm like, oh my god, like this dude's really like he's really over here doing this. Now I'm gonna give you a refresher. I ran to him back in December, whenever I was like visiting his school, and I came by to visit because I made a promise to one of my students, well, one of my cadets at least, that I come by and visit. And of course, because I was made team commander for one of my teams throughout the year, and pretty much I wasn't temporary. I was made official because the other last commander, that's his names, but I guess you can say he ran into a few problems and did not want to command no more. So I took over, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I did not realize I would make an impact on some kids, because we do always, it's that thing on Snapchat where like sending eggs or send this if you're not afraid, or this and that. It's like describing everything. They say something about you. I got the most sweetest paragraph for one of my cadets ever. And this really made my day, made me tear up, made me cry. And I'm gonna just say this. Kai, when you get a chance to watch this dude, you really made my day with that sweet paragraph, man. Thank you for giving me that paragraph. That really made my day. Okay, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I appreciate it a lot because I never really get a sweet paragraphs or anything that much. I mean, I will, but it's not like in a way where like I didn't think I would make an impact on somebody's life that much. I never think that. And it's like, this is something my instructor always told everybody. Now, guys, be prepared for what I'm about to tell you because this is something my instructor always told me. Now, somebody is watching you, like not stalking you, but somebody's watching you. They're taking notes from you. Somebody's envying you. Somebody's looking up to you. You're somebody's idol. You're somebody's role model. Stop. Somebody's looking up to you and you don't realize it. But the minute you realize it, what do? You decide to stick to that model, that the way you are, you decide to stick to it. Me, I didn't realize I was making an impact on that one kid's life. Kai, that's his name. Kai, I didn't realize I made an impact on your life. I didn't realize that what I was teaching you and teaching all of y'all would make such an impact. And I didn't realize that you looked up to me, or at least like thought me as a good role model, especially setting an example for everybody in class. I'm not gonna lie, that I never, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's always looking up to you and it's being inspired by you, guys. Whoever is looking up to you, even if you don't know who it is, be sure that if you're a very positive person, stay positive. Don't let nothing bring you down. Remember, everybody's a role model to each other. That's why we're always positive for a reason. We set examples. We set everything we do to impact that person's life. And in a way, this podcast helped me brings everything I need to say because normally I stay to myself. I tell some people, but I feel like I'm gonna tell everybody. But it's just in a way where like I need to figure out like how to explain it in the best possible way. Now, I'm not gonna lie. You never know whose life you can impact because I didn't realize by impacting one person that would that impact a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, I may not have impacted everybody, but impacting one person, that's enough for me to say I at least changed one person's life perspective. And if they actually took my advice, you know, not saying that they don't have to, it's their choice. But if they actually like willingly listen to the advice I have to give them, it helped them through everything. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I usually not the type to be try to be the role model and everything, and I don't really try to make an impact on a person's life. But if I do, hopefully I did. But yeah, um, it's like it's like something very grateful for what I am because I don't really like to like. I really am sensitive and emotional at times, but all depends on the situation. Now I did remember I really felt through hard my senior year because about my relationship. I felt really hard on that part because so many problems going on in the relationship that I just can't handle. Around August, it ended. And October, I thought I had found a new relationship, starting fresh and everything. Only after 2 days, it ended. I don't know what I did wrong, but it just ended. And you know what? I was like, maybe it's time to work on myself a little more. Maybe God's telling me a message that it's time to focus on myself, be me for a while before I actually do start any relationships again. And it's like, you know, ever since I put God into my life, He has reminded me of a lot of things, remind me about myself again, made me remember who I was and who I am. Yeah, guys, I'll be right back. I'm coming real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I had to do a couple things. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not the best at streaming, but or doing podcasts. But yeah, I try my best, you know. And now I'm not gonna lie. You know, I always love bringing God into topics because, like I said, it's helped me through everything. I can feel the gospel, like I can feel the spirit to me, and it's like I let that positive energy flow through my body because it makes me peaceful, and it's like who I am. I'm just a positive person, you know. And it's like somebody has the nerve to say something not nice. Doesn't matter what they say. Don't let that person bring you down because they're down. Perhaps turn into something positive. Now, yeah, people may mess up in life. Nobody's perfect. You know what I do? My instructor always said, whatever you made a mistake on, take that as a little feedback to remind you what not to do and what to do. And of course, I take that to heart. And right now, I'm using what I learned from him or from them, from every one of my teachers. I'm using what they taught me in real life because you may never know. Sometimes what they teach you can actually come into play in real life, especially if it's just simple words, small words. Those could come into play one day, especially when they give you advice. It always happens. You say you don't need it, but the minute it comes into play, that's when it kicks in. And it's like, wow, like everything just happened in a flash. Think about this. Point of view. We're back in 2020, and look where we are now. We went through a hardship journey that is like you snap your fingers. Boom, February 2021. It's like, wow, everything has happened so fast that you didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming. But my point is, for y'all is nobody's perfect, guys. Yeah, we all make a lot of mistakes a lot. Things happen for a reason. And it's like you can't control what happens. Well, you can control what happens, but you can't always fix everything that you make a mistake on. The best you can do is just move on, forget about the past, forgive, reminisce, and just live on life as if nothing happened, you know? And it's like, it's like what everybody's always told me. You stay stuck on the past, you're always gonna be stay stuck. You're never gonna be happy. You'll never be able to make it to the present or the future if you're stuck in the past. Yes. Amen. Amen. And I take that to heart too, even though I've always been like, oh, that I'm going to stay stuck and shit. Like, I realized that to find myself, I've had to let go of the past, especially the heavy personal stuff that I had to let go of that kept holding me back. As of today, right now, I'm currently enjoying the present. I'm enjoying everything I'm doing right now. Like, shoot, I'm enjoying being live. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy being with family. I enjoy being with friends. I enjoy chatting with everybody. I enjoy making friends. And I also want to focus on my future because who knows? In the next couple years or so, I can be somebody famous. I can be working a job somewhere, or I can still be famous and have a job somewhere, but yet it's like I have a part-time job. Well, not really, but let's think of this as a POV. I have a part-time job and I'm working, right? Now, to put it clearly for you, I do not have a part-time job. I don't. I'm just at home all day, every day. That's why, if you notice the time I got rapidly to upload, that's why. And I put it. I don't usually tell anybody the reason why I don't really mention jobs or part-time. And this is a very personal reason I'm not ready to tell everyone yet. That is true, seasonal. hmm And it's something I dare keep on me. Tell me there a few people know that I'm not ready to tell nobody yet, especially on here. Because here's the thing. If I were to tell you right now, I don't want you to look at me different or treating me different. I want you to see me as the same person you're seeing right now. That is just talks about his daily life or makes content. And the reason I say this because I tell somebody around the spot, oh boom, all of a sudden I get treated different. I get this treatment, I get treated like this, I get treated like that. It's not easy to tell anybody like that. I give it about time, and so I feel like I can trust them and tell them what the situation is with me. The reason I'm not telling nobody, don't take it personal. I'm like, I want to tell you, but I'm not ready yet. And it's like I can't just go on and say it. I want everybody to be sure that I can trust them. And I know that they're not gonna treat me different and still see me the same person as I am. And it's not just like I'm talking about a disease. No, it's not that. Because there are many people that have something in their lives that they're going through or diagnosed with something. And what happens to those people, they get treated after like they don't know nothing or as of like what? They're just being stupid or doing it for attention. I have friends with very few things that I can't say or won't say that suffered through it. And honestly, I don't know who else has it or who and who has it, but we all try to find ways to cope with it. And I try my best to cope with what I have that I don't really feel like telling nobody because I actually want to find the right moment to tell everyone on this live stream or chat and video that what I have. Because think of it like this. You ever think of a good old sandwich? It's like you got the most delicious sandwich ever, right? And what happens to that sandwich? Something in there is different. Like very like different. And you're like, oh damn, I don't want that. But if somebody else has that same old different in their sandwich. And what do? They're like, still good, you know? Like I'll eat it. And that person's all like, oh, why are you gonna eat that thing? Like, ooh, that's disgusting. And that person goes, a sandwich is just a sandwich. No matter what's in it, it's just a sandwich. You get what I'm saying? My point is that whenever I'm ready to tell you what I have, I don't want nothing to change. I don't want to be treated different. I want to be treated equally fair with y'all. And I said, very few people know what I have. And because I trust those people to tell them, I trust them. And I know that when I told them, I know they won't treat me any more different You know, it's like I can really trust them. I can trust them, and I can trust to tell them that they won't treat me different or treat me in any way like that. You know, because I'm not like guys. During my years of school, elementary was not easy. Neither was middle school. Neither was intermediate school. I'm not saying it was a bit hard, but it wasn't easy either. And what I mean is like interacting with new people, making friends. Like I remember, like of course we had our teachers like assigned table. You know, it was the lunch part that got me. I try to sit down at the table. What happens? Table gets filled up, and where am I forced to sit? Alone at another table. And I'm not like I have very few friends that I sit there with, which I'm not like I'm grateful for those friends. And this oftenly happened a lot. Not often, but this is around probably sixth grade. I thought everything would change. No, seventh and eighth grade, it all came back, and it was not easy, bro. Jojo, yes, man. And I haven't talked to you in forever, dude. I want to talk to you, man. Like I haven't heard you in forever, man. I thought you were like gone out of this world for a second. We need to chill sometime, bro. I haven't heard from you in a while, man. And back to what I was saying. Freshman year is when I thought for sure everything would change. Like everybody was like sitting wherever they wanted. Nobody really cared where you sit at. It's just I guess you can say I wasn't that social no more. So I tried to like leave the cafeteria. Same here, bro. Same love for you, bro. And it's like, wow, like, and I was like the probably the most biggest impact on my life because of high school. I was able to make more friends, especially friends that I already have now. I was able to socialize with everyone. And keep in mind, I'm very sociable. I like to make new friends. I like to meet new people. And I remember my freshman year, um, I'm ready on a fight, but I said not to because I wasn't for it. And yeah, I can seriously say I was being called names, people make fun of me and stuff. But you know, I get called out all the time at home. And I get called out that at school. So I'm not gonna let it disturb me or disturb my impact or impact me in a way. All I can say is that I got used to it. I built thicker skin. So yeah, call me whatever you want to call me. But I am gonna still give you the same respect that I'm always gonna give. Now, sophomore year, things got a lot more different. And I decided to take my YouTube to the next level. I remember when summer hit, shoot, I had a whole lot of friends coming to my birthday, especially my junior year. Whenever it was like heading towards my senior year, I had just turned 17. Many people showed to my birthday. I remember I had a lot of people there. Like I guess you could say like almost about the whole school came by, and probably one of the best days of my life. That's the first I ever see anybody come by actually on my birthday. Normally, I just spend it with my family or I spend it by myself sometimes. But so many people came on my birthday, on my 17th birthday, guys. Do you know how happy I was? I was happy enough that I wanted to cry. Like, the first birthday I ever had that anybody ever showed up. I want to cry that day, and especially my family too. A lot of people came to my birthday. That's what made me really feel happy. Cause I know there are people that still cared, and it's like, wow, like you got so many people that care about you. It's like you never really think much of anything. And of course, senior year, quarantine hits, many things goes, many everything goes wrong in so many ways. Like a lot of things happen, and yes, bro, yes. I remember your birthday, man. Like that was like the funniest day I ever had right there. And I remember we were all squeezed in the car. I'll never forget that. I was like, what? And I remember, bro. I remember the stories you used to tell me a lot when we were at Subway. That was like one of the best stories you ever told me, man. Like I remember every story when we had a chance when we all hang out together. You tell like the most funniest, amazing stories. Never forget those times. And guys, I remember so much that what throughout, I think it was my sophomore year, I started hanging out at Subway. And I remember JoJo. It was me, JoJo, Joseph, Villarreal, Garcia. It was like most of us, like we all hang out at Subway. Now I remember that Subway would be like a hangout spot. I think it was what senior year. It kind of stopped because I guess like you said, everybody went their separate ways. But yeah, it was one of like our best hangout spots to hang at. And it was like we had like a journey, like we had a journey through Subway. Like every day it was always there after school. I remember that. So many memories right there. Sadly, the workers we knew over there don't work there no more. We don't know where they went, so I don't know if some still work there, but yeah, one of the best days I've had. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Best days in Subway. We all had fun. And remember, we all played Uno there. Yes, eat sandwiches, playing around. I remember so many memories right there. Like I can just look back at all of them. And I remember the many times I would. I remember that one time you grabbed my glove and slapped me in the face, and I'm like, what, a delayed reaction? Man, that was like the funniest day ever. Like I had like a delayed reaction. You're just like, what the fuck? I'm sorry with that. No, it's about the cussing. And Georgia, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the time you actually decided to like what make your first video, which was awesome. And I still subscribe to your channel. I just don't know where to find it, but I'm still subscribed to it. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a good video. I never seen myself on there, and I was like, bro. I was like, man, what were we doing that day? It's like, wow. Hey, you're good, man. Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was funny to me. It was funny because we all had a bunch of fun that day. We did so many things together. Like we all went through a journey. It's like you start building memories back up again. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome that I know somebody right here. I've heard of Cobra Kai. I heard it's pretty good. And dude, you should, man. And guys, let me just say something. Never give up on a dream. You have a dream, never give up on it. So though people say just do what you're good at, do something that you're good at and that you love as a passion. What I'm good at, as I don't know what I'm good at. All I know is I'm good at for making videos, making memories for my parents to see. and for my family to see. And I'm gonna be here in live, talking with y'all, telling y'all my life story, especially most of my friends' life stories. I'll never forget when Jojo, dude, you had me cracking up, man. Never forget that one story you told me that you were just at home in the dark. Somebody grabbed you by the shoulder, and I don't know what you had to. You went ah ah, and it turned out to be your parents. That story always gets me every time. Cause I'll never forget, like you told me that somebody grabbed you by the shirt and then you went ah. Honestly, I would have done the same thing, but with a bat because I have a bat right there, and I'm not gonna lie, it's like the fact that I remember one time I was asleep, and this is during quarantine. Like I said, I was in a really bad place that time. I won't talk about it, but I was just asleep as usual, and I felt a sense of somebody next to me. So I woke up on instant, jumping from the couch. Like I jumped like wow, and I fell back down on the couch. And I woke up so panicked that I found out my sister in law. She was just adjusting the bed and everything so she can sleep. And she didn't realize she woke me up until I woke up and I scared her. We both scared each other. She scared me because I felt a sense of somebody like right there next to me, and I scared her because I jumped up. Now I was like, bruh, didn't see that coming, Obviously. Now, oh god, I did not notice that there was something on the laptop, not my laptop, my sister's laptop. Uh, sorry, there, guys. No, but yeah, it's like you ever just like look back at everything we ever been through, like a journey and everything, and just like, wow, you had so many adventures in high school, and it's like you build the best memories you can with the people you have around you. I know for a fact I built a lot of memories with the people I had around me now. I remember I always would. I'll chill on all three lunches because my teacher would let me go. And I remember one of the best times ever because shit, we did so many crazy things. We had an adventure going on. I remember I'll tell my friends, hop on my back. We have piggyback rides. And I remember at some point I had my friend like running around the hallway at some point because I was chasing him. Man, I chased him around the hall, like around the school. Yes, dude. Going back to our times, man. When everything was just easy. When everything was just so easy back in school. We always hang out subway. We always had something to do, man. Like I remember like everything was just drama free. Like we never had no drama going on in our lives. I always remember we would just chill. Oh my god. Did Ozzy ever tell you that one story about what happened? That day you left and it was just me and Joseph and I think somebody else. I think her mom or her sister called and she heard us on the phone, like on I guess like in the background. I guess her sister asked like who was she with, and hi, your name is I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hey, welcome to the podcast and live stream. But yeah, Jojo, I remember your girlfriend was all like as I said, I'm on the phone, I'm with my boyfriend's friends, and oh man, as a sister thought so wrong for a sec, and then we were like, "Ooh," we were like, "Oh man, like what? That just happened." You ever like have times where like you're with your boyfriend or girlfriend's friends because your boyfriend or girlfriend just left? Somebody from your family calls and you're like, "Who are you with?" And then you're like with the friends of like that person, and they're like, "Are you?" And then like, "No." And it's like very awkward from then and there. And it's funny, like I find it funny For me, at least. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I I remember, dude. All the drama was just no. Yeah, honestly though, the drama was not worth it at all. And yes, dude, yes, I figured she would have told you, and that had me cracking up too, because I was like, that was like the most awkward day ever. It was like it was funny because like right the minute you left, like she got a phone call. I'm like, oh, I'm like, hmm, and I'm like, bro, I was confused. I was like, I'm like, are you sending a prank call it again, or are you sending a call it already? And I'm like, like I assumed it was you at first. I thought you were on like prank call or some shit, but nah. And I remember we chilled in the library, and then you used my phone to call her, and then and then oh man, that was like funny right there. And then she already figured out it was you. I remember that. Like, oh my god, it was like one of the funniest moments I've ever like witnessed right there. And do you remember that time when everyone in the library and I was just like, what, like go up on you and be like, no homo. Oh man, it's like one of the most funniest moments we had right there. It's something I'll never forget. And you know, I haven't talked to Joseph in a while. I actually plan on talking to him again because like I want to get the gang back together. And it's like we had like a journey, like a big journey. Like I've never thought that in all my 4 years of high school, I would everything would change. Like I said, I was I was afraid to make friends again, but over time, made so many friends. And I remember like it was such a journey back then that many things have happened. Yes, Jojo, I feel you on that part, dude. I feel you. But yeah, it's like I'm gonna be honest. I love coming on here because I get to talk about my life story and talk about anything that I want to talk about, guys. Especially I can be on here and literally like I can just tell you everything on here. Like it's like you're listening right through. Like you're hearing me out. And don't get me wrong, guys. It was, you know, 2020 was like I said, not the year for everybody. I take a major break from that, which was very long. You know, it's like I took a long break from 2020. It's like shit. School changing for now. A lot of things happened since COVID hit. Yeah, I feel you on that part, and especially when COVID hit, I was known to be crazy because I told my ex that COVID was hitting around, and then she called me crazy, and I'm like, wow, wow. So I'm just known as a crazy guy then. But then she really started taking it serious, and then she found out her friend was being quarantined, when she came out positive for COVID. And now they started really taking me serious, and we're like, what the hell? Like, this is ridiculous. And I said, hey, president rules, government rules, you know? They put us on lockdown for a little bit, but they said open the doors back up. Now you see, um, you know, I'm gonna say this just already. This would have been better if they kept on lockdown until COVID was gone for sure. That way, everybody could have been at least safer, and we could have been back to our normal lives. And especially like after everything that happened, it was unnecessary for all this to happen. Maybe perhaps if we just stay locked in and be on a lockdown. Oh, I forgot to mention to you, Jojo. Yes, I am single. Yes. I've been single since August. Well, practically October, but that's another. I do have you. No worries. I'll hit you up on everything as soon as I end this live stream, dude. But yeah, it's like I was kind of thinking, like, we stay on lockdown, then, you know, um, pretty much like we can get back to our normal lives. I mean, they have to worry about all this, and well, nobody really cares about all that. So all they care about is going out and everything, partying, and it's like people see what's going on, but they don't realize enough or don't care enough that they don't care about themselves to keep on partying or doing everything that they want to do. And it's why stuff like this happens, especially nurses, especially my sisters. They're out there every day and every part of the week taking a test constantly to make sure they don't have the virus. And nurses are really out there risking their lives, especially my sisters, to make sure nobody has the virus and everybody's doing okay and that everybody's recovering. And it's like worried me so much because they're working with people that can be potentially positive for the virus. And they're having to take the test. I don't know how many days they take it, but they take it a lot. And it sucks. I mean, it sucks enough already that they're risking it. Especially, they're like young. They're not even at that age yet. Like, they're young. Like, they're in their 20s, 30s. My sister, she's barely 20. And Jesus, it's like, wow. Like, you ever just realize, like, something's, people really need to start taking it serious. Like, need to start taking it serious because else things like this happen. And I'm not gonna lie, I am getting kind of tired. So I might end the stream here, but Jojo, I would definitely hit you up in the morning or so whenever I actually get up because I'm getting a little tired. But yeah, guys, if you love this live stream or podcast, be sure to let me know. And like I said, like this live stream podcast, and you also hit the notification button so you don't miss out on the video. And also, guys, just stay blessed. Stay blessed. Keep God in your lives. Keep in your spirits. Pray. And you have an amazing, wonderful morning, guys. And also, I'll be sure to tell you more stories later on. If I can find any stories of my own or anybody's that allow me to tell. But yeah, guys, other than that, this is Sweat Dopeness, and this is the live stream. So I will see you then. Bye. Good night and peace.